Ghost, you sounded like Donald Duck getting sucked off by Scrooge McDuck.
How the hell would you know that what that sounds like, first and foremost? And secondly, I was holding it in so I could, you know, the marijuana smoke could hit the brain, dude. That's what I was doing. What is this?
Hey Ghost, what do you think about the Younger Dryas extinction theory? Do you believe there was one or more great societies that were wiped out about 12,500 years ago by a giant comet asteroid hitting Greenland ice sheets?
No, I don't. Okay, I don't think that asteroids destroyed civilizations. If there were any civilizations, we destroyed ourselves. I mean, all you have to do is take a look at Rome. Do you remember Rome fell when the barbarians took over Rome? What is this?
M in the chat for malware on
All
Ghost
right,
Obama
shut
gaming
up.
PC.
Shut the fuck up with malware on my PC. Shut up. You don't understand. When Rome fell, there was 200 years of unaccounted for history, what they call the Dark Ages. And that's why the Vatican has those 300-foot walls, because the Vatican walled itself up in those 200 years, or it could be more or less, but 200 years of Dark Ages, and let the barbarians run amok. And once the Vatican realized that you should play Pee-wee Dingo. All right, shut up. When the barbarians realized, or excuse me, when the Vatican realized the barbarians were organizing and that they were obliging leaders dependent on territorial situations, the Vatican, I mean, you know, let's be honest, excuse me, the Vatican showed the barbarian leaders how to be leaders indefinitely. And be honest, folks, after the Dark Ages, every royal family derives from the leadership of the barbarians that reigned supreme after the Dark Ages. And as a result, any royal family post Dark Ages were barbarians. Amy Daly prostate exams are real funny. They were barbarians that were led by the lineage of the royal families. I mean, if you take a look at the royal families, take a look at their hands when they get old, they start like crinkling up. And the reason that their hands start crinkling up, like, you know, their fingers start turning inward towards their hands, is because the barbarians were also once Vikings and, you know, worked on ships and did hard labor, etc. I think that you need to realize Rome. You read Rome and how Rome fell, you start realizing that civilizations can fall very, very easily. And I don't want to get into the whole history of Rome and, you know, all this other shit, but Rome fell because of the barbarians. And the barbarians ruined civil society. And that's why we have 200 years of unaccounted for history. They call it the Dark Ages. Now, the only reason that we know that this history was lost was because, believe it or not, the Iranians, you know, Darius, you know, or the people that derive from those people, the Darius gods and shit, those folks still had civilization and wrote about the history that was happening outside of the realm of their territorial situation. And as a result, that's why we know that there was around 200 years of Dark Ages. Anyway, I don't want to get into the whole ordeal, but I just think that if you read into that, you'll start realizing that, oh shit, the oldest institution that's around to this day is the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church created the royal families. Who were the barbarians? I could give you a fucking, you know, a lecture on that, but let's just be honest. It was the outstanding territorial populations that didn't want to fall under Rome's dictatorships. Look at this. ZZ, if bored, yawn. Yeah, I know you're yawning because you're an idiot. You're a moron. That's why I you know, people are talking about Samaria.
Praise Kek.
Yeah, Samaria will rise again. Praise Kek. As a matter of fact, Kek is not a Sumerian god, dude. It's Egyptian. It's Egyptian, you moron. But either way, look, I don't want to talk about this, all right? I don't want to talk about this because, some people are not going to believe it. Some people are going to believe it. I just want you all to know that the things that you see with your ears and eyes on a television doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that's the truth, Anyway, let me go ahead and take a chug of this. And I'm telling you, all royal families derive from the barbarians. So the royal families that were post Dark Ages, they all derived from the barbarians. Just saying, Just saying.
I'd buy that for $1.
Edward Gibbon.
Rome fell because of multiple causes. Devaluing the denarius, the barbarians, and mostly the degeneracy that pervades our current society and the downfall of virtue.
I completely
We are
agree
Rome
with that.
Ghost.
Edward Gibbon, I completely agree with that. Shut the fuck up, boring fatty. Yeah, shut up. Edward Gibbon, I completely agree with that. I mean, we are in a degenerate realm that Rome was in. Please talk more about this. But you have to remember that Rome had reigned for hundreds of years. And, I mean...
Z's bedtime 4 bonz's.
All right, go shove it up your ass. And if you want my opinion, I think it was a variety of factors. Obviously, the decadence of degeneracy. But we have to remember that they had been battling the barbarians for hundreds of years, and the barbarians finally, ghost bacon bit salad. Jeez, shut the fuck up, man. I'm trying to talk here. And at some point, because of the ever-expanding Roman Empire, they overextended themselves, and they could not fight the barbarian at every front. And that's why they got completely overrun. And that's why the Catholic Church walled itself up. If you can look at the Vatican, there's 300-foot walls at the Vatican entrance. Okay? And if you take a look at those walls, it's pretty dark. Like dark taint on the walls, halfway up.
I'd buy that for $1.
And I can only imagine.
No virgin too pure, no hymen unbroken. The streets will run red with the blood of virgin pussy.
Jesus.
Burn every mosque in arm's reach, burn every burqa, kill every dirka,
come
build that
on,
wall
dude.
and build it tall. The prophecy will come, and the child shall be born.
Okay. You're talking a bunch of European type of chivalristic mumbo jumbo, but let's be honest, Europe is cucked to cultural enrichment. Rome fell like Notre Dame. Yeah, well, whatever. If you only knew, that's why I keep telling you. Did you know that Notre Dame was burning at the same time as a mosque in Jerusalem, an Islamic mosque, Al-Aqsa Mosque? Same time. I'm just saying, you all tell me that I'm like, some pro-Zog or whatever you people think I'm saying. Look, you just have to know the truth. And you have to be enlightened, illuminated. You have to be bright enough. You have to understand things beyond what you think it is. Because sometimes your thoughts can be your own prison, dude. And you really don't know what's going on. Talmud Ghost. I've read the Talmud. And for those that don't know what the Talmud is, I've talked about this in the Inner Circle many times. When you're a Jewish child, what is this? Don't worry, Ghost, we'll take over soon. Hail Skynet, all the... Yeah, all right, we get it.
Buy that for $1.
And Edgy Bra is absolutely right, okay? The entire world is a stage, and everyone plays their part. So I'm just, they all say it. You people are just like, yay, it's for real, dude. Yay, it's real. It's really happening, dude. Okay, let me go ahead and smoke, dude.
I'd buy that for $1.
The Catholic Church did a better job of integrating European pagan culture and values with the Church, making it more attractive to former pagan regions. As opposed to Protestants who were more strict with non-Judeo art and traditions.
That's a fairly accurate statement by Tijuana Genius there. Rome, the same fate as the Alamo. Yeah, real funny. No, Tijuana Genius is absolutely correct. The Catholic Church, you all have to know, is not a holy institution. I mean, it's my opinion, obviously, but, you have to realize that it's not a holy institution. There's a lot of... how can I put this without, dissuading people from understanding what I'm talking about? A lot of rituals that these folks do that have nothing to do with Christianity.
Your show sucks ass. Anyway, guys, what's this anime named ReZero?
Oh yeah,
it's way better
great.
than this sleepy ass
Yeah,
junk.
let's continue. Let's just continue going on and talking anime, you fucking moron. Do you understand that you people that are out here that can't get enough of cartoons and entertainment and cosplay and waxing your carrot to cartoon women and all this other crap?
Your opinion about Atlantis is incorrect. I wasn't lying and it's not a parable. Solon wasn't a liar and don't impugn his character.
All right, go shove it up your ass, all right? The bottom line is that you folks need to realize that things happen for a reason. I mean, you have to understand. Okay, let's just take, for instance, listen to me for a second. Let's just take, for instance, first man. First man introduced into the world naked and afraid, right? Now, the first man is going to observe. And when the first man observes, they're going to realize that there's a certain food chain as it relates to one animal killing another animal and killing another animal, etc. Now, you have to understand, based upon...
I'd buy that for $1.
There's an enemy about Rome. Shut your ass. There's a certain level of set fate with that observation, all right? There's a certain level of accepted fate, meaning that you are a part of this. But what mankind did was redefine its fate based upon its own mental perception.
Traps are not gay, holla holla, get that dollar dollar.
I mean, if somebody wants me not to talk, all of a sudden, people are like, hey, you're fucking, yeah, holla holla, dollar, ZZ if you're bored and all this other shit. You have to understand, okay? When first man was here, first man would have accepted every other fate of every living organism on the planet. That's why the New World Order, the guys that want to globalize this whole planet, they are justified because they believe that the natural way man is the law of the jungle. If you hear a George H.W. Bush, as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and find that, because you idiots will never believe me. You know what I mean? So let's just go ahead and do that, because you people make me sick, and I got a badass computer and I can do this now. So let's go ahead and talk about Bush announcing the New World Order and how he does it. Okay. All right, because he announced it a few times. He announced it.
Leave it to Ghost to have something as exciting as Roman history to make it sounds like the most boring thing ever. Stick to getting cucked by text-to-speech lady every
all right,
broadcast.
go shove it up your ass, okay? Now, the first time Old Man Bush announced the New World Order, he announced it in front of Congress on September 11th, 1991. Okay, and for all those that don't agree or here, let's go ahead and do it. All right, yeah. Are we not beast? All right, just shut up and let me talk here. All right. Well, let's go to the PC shot, okay? Let's go to the PC shot. There's Bush, okay? And as you can see, George Bush Sr., New World Order live speech, September 11, 1991. Now, this is the first time he announces globalism, okay? All right?
Buy that for a
What is
dollar.
this? What do you want? Hold on. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. Oh, this goes further beyond. Yeah, we get it. All right. Just shut up and listen, all right? Let's go ahead and play this.
Certain that we stand at a defining hour. Halfway around the world, we are engaged in a great struggle in the skies and on the seas and sands. We know why we're there. We are Americans, part of something larger than ourselves. For 2 centuries, we've done the hard work of freedom, and tonight we lead the world in facing down a threat to decency and humanity. What is at stake is more than one small country. It is a big idea, a new world order, where diverse nations are drawn together in common cause to achieve the universal aspirations of mankind: peace and security, freedom, and the rule of law. Such is a world worthy of our struggle and worthy of our children's future.
All right, we get it. All right, great, Bush. All right, great. All right. Now, I want you all to also understand that he said this again during a speech to the people when it came to... Hold on just a second. I got to fucking cue this up because some asshole did this. All right, here it is. This is during the speech of the Iraq invasion. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. He announces it again, and I want you to listen to what he said. Well, what is this?
But in all seriousness, thank you for your service, Ghost. Keep enlightening the masses and death to the liberal elite. Trump 2020. Shout out to my brothers and sisters in the service. May heaven's fury punish Islam
baby.
and the common atheist trash.
I'm
Cry
trying
SJWs.
here. I'm trying, okay? Anyway, listen, let's go back, and here's George Bush. Now, listen, he announces the New World Order, but listen to what the New World... He says, we're the rule of law, not the law of the jungle. Not the law of the jungle. Listen to this. Go ahead.
The opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations.
Hold on. Did y'all hear that there? Let's go back and hear him one more again, just in case you, Go ahead.
Ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.
Now, did y'all hear that right there? Did you all hear that? Now, this is what I'm talking about, These folks here are trying to get us into a worldwide globalist system in which there is a new monarchy. Remember, the folks that are all right, yeah, ZZ this, ZZ that, all right, whatever. Whether or not you agree with me or not, I'm not telling you to believe in me, all right? I'm just telling you to think. And why Donald Trump, believe it or not, is so important to the deviation of what these people have been planning. And that's why Donald Trump has been...
Buy that for
What
a
is
dollar.
this? Just shut up, all right? Listen to me. I'm just simply trying to tell you that every other politician in Washington, D.C. right now, if you want to be a politician, you know what you have to do? You have to go and solicit donations from people. That's how you're a politician. I mean, take a look at all these politicians that are out here running for something. The reason they're so prominent, the reason they get so much props from the media is because they have the most fundraising money. And do you think that those that are out there, and this is how these politicians get rich, I'm telling you folks, that's how liberals, Republicans, conservatives, Democrats, that's how they all get rich. They get rich by accumulating so much money in their campaign contribution account. And then, folks, I'm telling you this is the honest to God truth. Once they're no longer involved in politics and they, quote, retire from politics, they can go and take all the money that was donated in their campaign contribution account and transfer that into their own personal name, tax-free. Tax fucking free. And that's why I keep telling each and every one of you that that's what makes Trump different than
Bush
everybody
Sr.
else.
had New World Order commemorative Glock pistols created. The first was issued to him.
I'm just saying. But Donald Trump didn't take any of these dumbass outside influences, the lobbyists, the special interests, the people that donate. He didn't take none of their money. What do you think? All right, let me get to one thing at a time. I just want to point out that Donald Trump had more to lose running for president than he had running for president. This guy had everything to lose. His own personal safety, his family's safety, his business, the continuity of his dynasty, etc. And what did he do? He selflessly ran for president, used his own money against this system. And this system goes beyond the Washington, D.C. scoundrels that are out there taking campaign contribution accounts from folks. It also goes into the media. Because look at the media. Look at how they're trying to guide our minds, man. You know, look at how they're trying to make us into some conformist groupthink type of mentality instead of each and every one of us having an independent idea. That's what we all should have. I know you're a bunch of trolls. I know sometimes you talk shit about me, but you know what? You're independent. You go against the grain. You have balls, for Christ's sake, man. And it's time for you to understand that you go against the grain and that you have balls. And it's time for you to go out there and flex them motherfuckers, man. Flex nuts, man.
CWREN, Barry Blackberry, Jishel 117, Rem, Dyer Griffin, Pylons TCR Videos, Insane Energy, Teutonic, Masked Pony,
who the
Twilly
hell
Atkins,
knows
Chris,
to
I fart
deviate
for
everybody's
food, Communists
goddamn
for
idea.
Trump, Chris, Dangerden,
Everybody's
The Meme
perception,
Magician,
everybody's
Awesome Sponge Out,
concentration.
Camsync, switch the channel.
All right, I've had enough. All right, I mean, you people don't care. I'm over here. I'm trying to fucking shove red pills down your throat, and you people don't even give a shit. All right, that's what makes Donald Trump so integral. That's why I'm ride or die. That's why Julian Assange did what he did for Trump. That's why the hackers of this fucking world did what they did. Because this
They
guy
sound
was
like great Americans,
anti-establishment.
capitalizing on themselves selling their crap to idiots willing to buy.
Anti-establishment,
Why do you
man.
hate capitalism, Ghost? Are you a left-wing commie nut?
I'm not a fucking communist. I'm a capitalist, baby. Communism gave me shit in my life. Are you kidding me? Everything that I've ever gotten in my entire life has been because of capitalism. Because I guarantee you, man, if I thought that I was gonna, family or friends or some hookups or some connection was gonna hook me up, I would have been a poor bastard right now and not have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, boy. That's why I love capitalism, man. Do you understand that? Capitalism gave me everything that I've got. And I owe it to capitalism. I owe it to capitalism to promote it, man. To inspire everybody to understand it, man. Jesus Christ. What's the problem? What is this? What was that? We don't want your AIDS pill. All right, that's fine. All right. You know what? I gotta go. Or you know what? Let me go take. I need to drain the main vein. Is what I got to do again. All right. Because, man, I'm so pissed off I can piss right now. Because I'm sitting over here, I'm throwing red pills at you, and you people don't even give a shit! So I'll be right back. You all just sit there and you wait. And you know what? Maybe if I come back, I'll do some damn chat room shoutouts. Maybe if I come back, I'll do some goddamn reader graffiti. But you know what? I wish I just had a little bit more appreciation, that's all. I wish I had a little more appreciation! Don't go anywhere, I'll be right back! Take me out, engineer, for Christ's sake, with these sons of bitch. Styx Hexon Hammer!
Hey Ghost, the hentai I recommend is Bible
Styx
Rap.
Hexon!
I
That's
listen to
not
it
the
while I
real
sacrifice
Styx!
my cats and
That's
gerbils.
not the
I
real
also
Styx!
really
No
enjoy
way!
the scenes.
No way!
It gets my 10
No
times
way!
all dialed up. That's about all.
No way! That's the real Styx! No! I like Styx, man! That better not be him. That better be a fucking troll. I'm not even kidding. That better be a goddamn troll!
I'd buy that for $1.
Of course it's me, Ghost. You need to try anime.
No
It's
way!
really excellent.
That's a lie! That's a phony! That's a big fat phony! No! Damn it! No! That's a phony! I like Styx, man. That's not the real Styx. There's no way, man. I'm broadcasting during a damn tornado warning and nobody gives a crap, man.
I'd buy that for $1.
Hey Ghost, it's me for real. Don't listen to these other trolls.
What?
Love you and love the show. I have an upcoming segment on degeneracy in the anime community. Anime only seems to be watched by neckbeards who smell as bad as when you soil your wheelchair.
I knew it! I knew it was a goddamn troll! I knew Styx wouldn't do that! I know Styx wouldn't do that! I like Styx, man! I like Styx, and I knew he wouldn't do that! You're a damn bunch of trolls! I knew it, man! I'm not gonna let you all do it. I'm not gonna... What is this?
For $1.
Kagome Higurashi is a modern-day young
God
girl who
damn
lives
it!
with
Can
her
you all
family by
shut
the
up?
old